recommendation to me was that Deputy Fields did not follow proper training, did not follow proper procedure when he threw the student across the room. From the very beginning, that's what's caused me to be upset when I first saw that video, and continues to upset me when I see that video, is the fact that he picked the student up and he threw the student across the room. That is not a proper technique and should not be used in law enforcement. And based on that, that is a violation of our policy. And approximately 20 minutes ago, School Resource Officer Ben Fields was terminated from the Richland County Sheriff's Department.
For many black students, the school-to-prison pipeline is in higher gear than ever. There have been a number of reports from the U.S. Department of Education and the Office of Civil Rights that have been shocking, that have been terrifying, that have absolutely sent a message to America. We have a problem. The problem is suspensions, expulsions, high discipline of African-American students and Latino students, but especially African-American students, is off the charts. But most importantly, arrest. It used to be a time in America when kids that got involved with fights, talking back, or chewing gum in the classroom, or things that were considered school violations and infractions. These were school administrative problems or a call to the parent. And what we're still saying is these kinds of infractions, when they're in suburban schools, more specifically involving white middle-class students, parents still get a call. They're still in the office. But when it involves African-American students, the police are called. School police, local police, and it becomes a court matter.
Disturbing video shows the white deputy wrestling and dragging a black student from her desk. She is later arrested.
African-American students are arrested 2 and 3 and 4 times greater, not only than white students, but Latino students. In some school districts, Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, Philadelphia, Detroit, Miami, St. Louis, San Francisco, every major school district, the pattern is the same. If an African-American student gets involved in either any real or alleged misbehavior, the police are called and it winds up in court.
Some of them tend to be kind of aggressive, so nobody really has a relationship with them, just like the regular police.
But it's even worse, because once you have a juvenile record, contrary to popular belief, it's not automatically expunged. Parents and students have had to wage huge legal battles, costly legal battles, to get their records expunged. That's juvenile records. They stay with you for life. Look what it impacts. It impacts on employment. It impacts on education. It impacts on your economic standing. It has tremendous negative effects in African American communities. Attorney General Eric Holder has spoken out. He's been alarmed about the excessive, absolutely off-the-chart arrest rates for African American students in school districts. He sent a call to school districts. You have to have a better way of dealing with real or imagined misbehavior. You've got to do that, because what you're doing is you're setting students up for failure, you're setting communities up for failure, and this is bad public policy. Some school districts now get it. Some school districts now, they've retreated from that policy and they're handling minor infractions as they should be, school administrative problems. But the high arrest records for African American students has become a national crisis, and it's something school administrators everywhere must get a handle on.